Hello and welcome to Texans Talk Money. I'm Kyla, your host and a peer financial coach at Texan Smart. Every episode, we will be joined by another peer financial coach from my office, where we will be navigating all the roads on how to handle your money as a college student. So sit back and get your wallets ready to be Texan Smart.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Texans Talk Money. It is the beginning of a new semester, 2024. Today we are joined with Felisa, one of our PFCs from the Texan Smart office.
Hey guys, thank you for having me back on here again, Kaiton.
It's always a joy. We love having Felisa. She knows the gig. Today we are kind of going to be covering, we titled it Student Savings, just kind of getting students back into the mindset of we're at college again, here is our semester breakdown, here are some different tips, tricks, things to look out for to kind of keep you on track with your money and all of the things, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like whenever we come back to school, we kind of like lose track. I know in the summer, you're having your fun, you're doing whatever you want, you're out with your friends, you're spending money probably not as wisely as you should. But we wanted to touch back on, you know, like different apps to save money, other resources on campus that you may have not heard about, and just how to not blow all of your money in a semester.
Because it can be quite easy to do so, especially if you're not staying on top of things.
For sure.
I guess kind of like you said, the first thing we could kind of cover would be different apps that kind of help you save money. I know one that I have used is Ibotta. So this is actually an app that offers cash back on different purchases you make, whether that is online, in store. You can actually scan the receipts, put them into the app, and then it calculates your points and things. You also will link a bank account or a gift card, and then it gives you, that's how you get your cash back, which I think kind of makes it easy. You can put it on a gift card if you're not really trusting of giving things your bank account, which I understand.
No, yeah, for sure. I've actually never heard of that one, but I mean, sounds like a great concept. I know I've personally used Rocket Money. So this is a little like kind of similar, but same situation where you link your bank account and you can add your credit cards and investment accounts also. And it helps you track all of your expenses. So it'll pull up and show what you spend on fast food, what you spend on retail, what you have in your savings, what you use from your savings, and all of the things like that. I know whenever I got it, it was like a slap in the face, kind of, because it gives you a monthly rundown. And it was kind of embarrassing, like how much I spent on things I probably shouldn't have, and also just like how much I spent, period. Because it'll track your income and then your expenses and everything. But yeah, like I said, it's a great way to manage your money, but it's also very eye-opening, which I feel like at this point we do need. So
kind of humbling. Is it
very
is it that one that kind of, I've always seen it across my like TikTok and things.
Yeah.
Where it's like the circle and it kind of breaks it down into like, I want to call it a pie chart. I guess that's not really.
And then it'll show like red for bad stuff. It's like embarrassing.
They come after you.
Yeah, I know. And my boyfriend and I like compared ours, and I was like, on mine, I was like, I didn't even know I had this much money. Like, how did I spend this much money?
How did I spend $150 in a week at Whataburger?
Literally.
Oh, I understand that. So the next app that I heard about is actually one that I just learned about recently, but I think is very nice because it is not only it is designed for students. So you sign up for an app called Student Beans. Like can of beans.
Like BEANS.
Yes.
like refried beans.
Like refried beans, man. So you sign up and you actually redeem your points by showing the app at different stores and things that accept it, I guess, would be the word to phrase that. They have this for not only your undergrad students, but also your graduate students. So it shows different discounts offered at different places.
Sweet.
It's kind of sweet all around. I haven't used it, so I can't speak too deeply on it, but when I was researching it, I definitely think it's something that I'm going to get into because I love that it offers it for after I graduate as well.
Yeah, I think as a student, there's so many rewards and discounts that are available to us literally just because we're students, and we don't always take full advantage of them how we probably should. But
100%.
I mean, with that too, like, there's also different coupons that you can find on like every fast food app. So for example, I know McDonald's in their app, if you like, anytime you order, you get rewards. Rewards turn into a free McChicken, a free McDouble, free fries, like a drink, whatever it might be, or like a coupon or a different deal and anything like that. I think there's a lot of other fast food places, just an example, that do this also, like Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Subway, all the things. So make sure you guys look into those also. I mean, we're already probably eating McDonald's, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Subway. You might as well save some money, get some rewards, get a free McChicken next time you go, whatever it might be. So
I know I am a heavy user of the fast food apps, restaurant apps, all of them.
yeah.
McAllister's. I rack up a free kids meal with purchase all the time. McDonald's has free fry Fridays, which I happily
didn't even know
take
that.
advantage of. They have a free fry,
Period.
free medium fry on Fridays. I'm pretty sure you have to make a purchase, but I'm not for positive. But I
Probably making the purchase anyways, so might as well.
But like, I know when I go to McDonald's, I always have to get a Coke.
Yeah.
I love it. So that free
I know.
fry.
I use the McDonald's one sometimes, not always. Even like I'll just go and I'll just forget. But it's kind of nice because their rewards and deals like fluctuates a lot, so they have different things every day. So like one day I went and I think it was like 20% off your purchase or something, and I was buying for like a lot of people. So whenever she rang up my total, I was like, "Are you sure? Like this is my order. Are you sure?" And she was like, "Yeah, you have 20% off." I was like, "Oh, slay." So it's like, it's really nice, and sometimes you forget about it, but
I know a lot of apps do that. At least the ones that I'm on, that if you, especially when you're making these big group dining purchases, they do like the 20% off $20 or whatever it is. So those add up, my friends. Those add up.
yeah. But it's nice too, because sometimes like whenever you are buying for a big group of people, it's like, "Oh, actually guys, I'll get it because I actually have 20% off." And then like Venmo me, whatever it might be.
And then you look cool and you're still saving money.
Period. They look, maybe don't do this, but they like might not even know you're saving money, so you could profit. Probably don't do that, but
Don't bank on that. But it's
just a comment.
it's just a funny little
I do not do
anecdote.
that. Disclaimer: I do not do that. But yeah. And coming back to Tarleton, we want to remind you guys that there are also a lot of campus resources out there available. So Texan Smart, if you're listening to this, you probably know what we are already. But for those of you that may be new, we're a financial education center on campus. So we help students learn how to manage their money, manage your debt, start building credit, understand your student loans, all the things personal finance related. We are certified peer financial coaches here at Texan Smart, so we do go through an extensive training and a course to give us, I guess, like the qualification to be able to help you guys. But it is all student to student based, just to make it more comfortable for you. So if you ever need any help with anything personal finance related, or understanding your bill pay, or creating a budget, breaking down your semester spending, whatever it may be, y'all can always visit us. We're in the Thompson Student Center, room 12, open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. But yeah, if you guys ever need any help with anything like that.
That room is downstairs. For reference, I remember before I worked here, I would look for it and I got very lost, but we are downstairs. Actually, something else that is downstairs that I hear a lot of students take advantage of is the Purple Pantry. So it's actually right behind that big old stairwell that you walk up to get into the Chick-fil-A and T-Birds area.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word T-Birds, my bad. So that is actually, you access it through card swipe, so it's not like a special code or anything. You go into their website and you'll apply for the like access, I guess is the way to, I'm having a hard time phrasing things this afternoon, which is very humbling.
No, you're good.
But it is actually available to all students. It provides a variety of different food, hygiene products, school essentials, and it's at no additional cost. So it's totally free if you qualify for it. So it is open 24/7, year-round, and its goal is to ensure that students have access to necessities whenever they need them, hence being 24/7 year-round. They also, that is, if you go onto the website, that's also underneath student resources and basic needs. This is a separate entity of sorts, but they are able to occasionally provide limited emergency funds for students who have very unforeseen circumstances. So whatever crazy thing life has thrown your way, there's obviously limits to that, but you kind of would know, I guess, if you need to reach out.
Yeah, sometimes life just gets hard and you reach a point where you literally just can't make ends meet. And that's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But we want you guys to know that there are resources on campus to help alleviate the weight of that, or to even help you financially through that. Like I said, we're here to help you budget your money. Purple Pantry is going to help you save spending on food. Student Resources and Basic Needs essentially gives out money for this. So dependent on your situation and what you have going on, you could be looking at, receiving some funding from them to just help kind of keep pushing you forward, because Tarleton is a very generous and understanding community, I feel like.
100%.
So make sure you guys look into different campus resources, Student Resources and Basic Needs being one of them also. I know we do have another resource called C Campus. So that stands for, Child Care Access, means parents in school. So this is where it's a federal grant that provides financial assistance for low-income undergrad student parents to access affordable, quality childcare while they pursue education. So they'll help with funding for any parents students that are parents,
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
disclaimer, not parents, but students that are parents, to help you pay for your childcare. So daycare, or if that's here on Tarleton or whatever it may be. But yeah, so if you're a parent, check it out.
And of course, we're probably not explaining these to the best of their ability. Our explanation is not going to be as in-depth as theirs is. So if you have any questions about this, our main advice is to reach out through the website or the phone call for this stuff, and they can break it down and tell you whether you qualify or how to apply to qualify type things.
Yes, for sure. Another thing too, whenever we're coming, sorry.
No, I just mind blanked, and then I looked
Oh no, you're
silly
good.
at you
You're good.
to save me, and I don't know why, but go ahead. Please
But,
continue.
Yeah, and coming back, make sure you guys apply for scholarships. I know sometimes it feels tedious and it feels like a lot of work, but at the end of the day, we're saving money. It's, essentially free money to help you out. So just put in a little bit of work. You can, if you go to tarleton.edu/scholarships, you'll be able to find how to apply. You'll see the different undergrad and grad scholarship opportunities and view deadlines and important dates, like when FAFSA is due or whatever it might be. But make sure you guys check them out. Fill out the general scholarship application. That automatically enters you into several different scholarships or applies you for them.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's one of those things that the worst thing that can happen is you don't get it. It can't hurt you to apply. All it can do is help you.
Yeah.
Another one of our resources that I know, sorry about the another resource that I know many of our students use and helps our students out greatly. This isn't necessarily a financial thing, but it will help you in the long run, because you kind of can save money on a tutor if you don't have to pay one, I guess would be the way to say that.
Yeah.
But the Student Accessibility Office is a resource on campus for different needs. I don't want to phrase it incorrectly, but they offer academic accommodations. Sorry, that is a mouthful. So you just kind of meet with them to determine if you qualify for their services. You can call. They can give you more information on that. But I know many people who have used it and said that the accommodations actually help them in the long run, because then they don't They don't
spend money where they don't need it.
Exactly.
Where they don't need to, excuse me.
And then they don't spend money on the tutors and all those things. But there are so many resources on campus. We can't fit them all into one thing. So definitely just keep a lookout. Look up online. If there's something that you need and you can't find it on the website, call the Welcome Center and or call different offices.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can tell you where to go. Things as such. But yeah.
So these are all like really great resources to look into for sure. Can you think of any ways, Kaiton, to like, I guess not blow all of your money, but maybe not on campus related, if that makes any sense?
Okay. My biggest, I guess more tips and tricks.
Yeah, for sure.
So my biggest tip is make sure you make a list before you go shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes as college students we go, and as adults in general, I'm sure, we go to the Walmart or to H-E-B and we're hungry, we're tired, we want to get in and out. And so we go in and we pick up a bunch of stuff that we don't really need for the week. And we end up overspending. Whereas if you go in and you have a few meals that in mind for the week, you pick up the things for those meals or those sandwiches, the Lunchables, whatever it may be that you know you can get and you will eat and you're not, quote unquote, wasting money on, then that will save so much money and time. I know I make a casserole dish of whatever it may be at the beginning of the week sometimes, and that saves me time, money, make soups, all of the things.
I know I'm low-key like notorious for, I don't want to say impulsive buying, but I guess impulsive buying like at the grocery store, because I'll go sometimes like when I'm hungry and then I just get anything that looks good, literally just because I'm hungry, when I'm not even gonna eat half of it, and then it just goes bad and I wasted too much money. Which this wasn't that bad whenever my parents were still buying my groceries, but now I buy my own groceries and I'm like, wait a minute, this is kind of expensive. Like,
yes,
the math isn't mathing. Where'd all my money go? SOS mom, please. But
come back.
Yeah, that's a really great idea. And also just like meal prepping, that's kind of like a little bit of what you said.
Yeah.
And just saving your money. Don't buy things you don't need or aren't going to eat.
100%. I know that we have a bunch of local churches around town that offer different meals at different times.
Yeah.
Throughout either the week or the month. You just kind of have to look them up. They, I'm sure, are plastered all over the websites of the churches. A few that I know about, we have the Baptist Student Ministries that do lunches Wednesday at noon, and I'm pretty sure those are just right across the street from the gates, if I'm not mistaken. So those are
right.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and that saves you some money for a lunch that you didn't have to buy at Chick-fil-A or T-Birds. That has been a home-cooked meal, and I know sometimes that is just what we crave, especially being so far.
Yeah. I know we're kind of rambling a little bit about food, but I promise this is not all food related, of course. You know, make a list for your hygiene products so that you don't buy the thing that has really good marketing and is pink and cute. Like,
definitely. I am guilty of that a few times.
No, for sure. Me too. Or even look into getting a used textbook instead of a brand new one. Save yourself $20.
Amazon and I think our bookstore as well offer used books all the time.
Yeah, I think so.
And I never realized how fast books rack up until I had to start buying so many for so many different classes, especially my Adobe books. Shout out to them.
They literally hurt. Like, it hurts seeing it come out of your bank account.
Oh,
It's
it
like,
breaks my heart.
oh, wait a minute. I'm actually out $300 more. Okay, great.
Like, just kidding. I am a college student because books on top of paying for tuition is insane. So
yeah.
Those little pennies where you can get them are exactly what a student needs.
Definitely. But yeah, like we said, coming back into the fall semester, make sure you guys are trying to take advantage of the resources on campus. Try to focus on using your money wisely and not blowing it all in the first month, eating out or getting way more expensive textbooks, whatever it may be. But I think that's all
I was going to say.
I was going to touch on.
I have kind of touched everything unless there's something else that you have light bulbed.
No, I think I think I'm getting hungry, so
That is
talking
so
about
fair.
the food, I want to like ramble about it. I'm like, what the heck? But
we are just hungry. It is
literally
a little later in the afternoon than we're used to.
yeah, for sure.
But I guess with that, we can kind of give you some updates about our office and some different things coming up before we send y'all on y'all's way. So coming up on September 26th from 9 to 11 a.m., we have coffee and donuts in the TSC. Come by, get some coffee, donut, no catch, just
Literally just stop by, hang out. We might give you a flyer, tell you what we do, but
nothing scary. But a big event that we have coming up that is actually my event. I'm realizing I don't think I introduced myself. I am Kaiton. I am your host. I was on last semester.
like, hey guys, by the way.
By the way, that is me. So sorry if I did. But October 1st through the 3rd, we have Smart Borrowing, which is actually a student loan event. So you come by, play a few carnival games, get some loan information, and you actually can be entered in a chance to win an electric scooter like you see people riding around campus,
Period.
different things like that, which, hey,
Yeah.
I would love to not have to walk if I didn't have to.
Yeah, no catch. If you guys want to literally just stop by, play some games, hang out, you might as well get a free raffle ticket to be entered into this drawing.
Can't hurt ya. But I think that is it. So as always, y'all, be well, be ready, be Texan Smart. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.